The day is Saturday, the 26th of June, and we are officially 8 days out from show day. So it's nearly a week till show day, and I'm more excited than ever, to be honest with you, but I'm more depleted and energyless than ever. So I didn't end up filming yesterday, which was Friday, because I needed a bit of a day off to relax. I trained really hard. It was on my last arm session, and you know how brutal I go on arms, so it was a juicy session. It was a killer session, and yeah, I smashed arms, and it was a really good one. And then I ended up doing 25 minutes on the Stairmaster instead of doing my usual going back and doing my extra cardio and abs. So today I've woken up and decided to do some fasted cardio. It is now 8 a.m. in the morning, Saturday, so I'm going to be doing an hour on the treadmill on an incline of roughly 4%, and then going up to about 7%, increase the intensity, burn some more calories, and then it's time for abs, bro. So we're going to do some abs, because I've not done abs in a few days. The thing is with abs, like when I hit abs super hard and take them to failure, I can't really pose as well. My stomach's hurting a little bit, so I'm going to really push my abs today because it's Saturday, we're a week out, so we'll take them to failure, we'll kill abs, and then we'll start to taper off that intensity as the week goes on. But I will fill you in with all that kind of stuff as much as I can, and in terms of diet and how things are going to change over this next week. So stay tuned, and I will get to showing you the rest of my day. 1 hour of cardio done and boxed, and I feel absolutely amazing. I did abs as well, so I did fasted cardio, I did abs, and I just feel great, because like it's that sense of accomplishment that you get from committing to something and doing something and following through on your own back. And a lot of people seem to lack it, and it's about creating habits and having pride, having that sense of pride in yourself, and creating those habits on a daily basis, which in turn translates into everything that you do in life, everything that you go forward with, and you put your all into. If you go and give it your all on the treadmill, and you say you're going to do an hour and you do an hour and 10 minutes, I actually did a little bit more than an hour, because that then in turn creates those habits where I just push it even further, and it trains my mind to get even stronger and stronger and stronger. And you have to be accountable for yourself, and you have to be accountable for you, and you have to take some pride in what you're doing. And if you really want to get somewhere in life, you really want to be someone, and you really want to do something, you have to go all out, and you have to give it everything that you've got in everything you do. I mean, there's going to be those days where you don't want to go, but champions turn up, and champions make sure that they go no matter what. And even if it wasn't, and you failed, even if you failed that day, but you turned up and give it your best effort that day, then at least you know that you did that, and at least you can hold yourself accountable for that. And you've actually put action to the words that you spoke into the universe. And that's what it's about. It's all about action. You can speak as many words as you want, and they're great and everything, and it's good to talk about things and put it into complex and manifest it, put it into focus, but you have to back those words with action on a daily basis, and you're the one who's accountable for that. No one, I mean, you can have a coach doing this, you can have people behind you, you can have friends, you can have family, you can have a girlfriend, but if you don't follow through with what you say you're going to do, and that goes with anything, that goes with not even on prep, just set goals for yourself, set mini goals for yourself. You know, you want to you want to improve your chest by this date, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to lose 5 pounds in a few weeks by this date. Then set those dates and set those mini goals for yourself, because you have to have a vision, and you have to see it before it happens. You really do have to. And I know we've all heard it before, but these things are so true. And I just thought I'd get on here after cardio, and I'm feeling very motivated, and I just want to share this passion and this motivation with you guys, because I'm so motivated right now. This process, it's something that, this is the hardest thing that I have ever done in my life. And I mean, I've been down to I've been down to about 6% body fat before, but pushing it this far for the stage and knowing what I have to do, and the posing when I don't want to pose, you know, it's hard. it takes your energy, but it's a challenge, and it's something that is testing mental fortitude to the max, and it's making me a better person, and it's building my character, and it's leveling me up in this game called life. So I urge you guys to take on a challenge, do something outside of your comfort zone. Really step outside of your comfort zone today and say, you know what, I'm going to do this because I've never done it before, and I might fail, and I might not do well, but at least I'm going to learn from it, and at least I'm going to get better, and at least I'm going to grow as a person in time by going back and throwing shit against the wall, going back and trying it again, going back and seeing how much better you can get in the next day, in the next 2 weeks, in the next month, and you'll actually shock yourself with how far you might be able to get with whatever task that you take on, because we've all been blessed with, we're all human beings and we're all great in our own way. You've just got to find what you're great at, and if you really try hard and tap into that extra 60% that we're not using most of the time as human beings, you will surprise yourself and you will shock yourself with what you can accomplish in life, and your confidence will get better. You that sense of accomplishment, I can't stress enough how much it's like a drug to me. Like, I can't sleep unless I've got that sense of accomplishment, that I accomplished the day, that I ran my day, that I did my day right and I completed it. You know, I didn't let the day run me, I didn't let the day, you know, destroy me or defeat me. And even if it did defeat me or I did fail, I learned from it, I climbed the mountain and I came back stronger. And that's what it's all about every single day. And that's why I love fitness and bodybuilding and the whole fitness industry so much, because it's full of like-minded individuals who preach this and have the same mindset. So it's good to be around those individuals, and it's good to see it. And I just love this industry, and I just feel really fucking motivated right now for the future and what the future holds. But I'm going to take one step at a time, and I'm going to smash this show and do my very, very best regardless of the outcome. And at least I know I give it everything I had, and then I can take this into further endeavours in life, and that's what I plan on doing over this next year. So I really appreciate all the support on Instagram, all you guys messaging me. It's really pushing me on those dark days, because it's getting really hard. Like, some days I don't have the energy to even film. It's hard to even do my hair, it's hard to even talk. And this is the harsh reality of getting down to this unsustainable level of body fat. But it's for a short period of time, and it's to push yourself, and it's to push the body, and it's to challenge yourself. And it's like anything in life. If you want to be the greatest footballer, boxer, you know, you've got to push yourself, you've got to challenge yourself, you've got to go past what the body wants to do, because that's a comfort zone. And you don't want to get stuck in those comfort zones, because comfort zones are dead zones, and dead zones go nowhere. And time goes by and time keeps ticking, and as time keeps ticking, people are straying away, and people are doing stuff, and people are getting better, and you might be staying stagnant, and you might be doing nothing. And in 5 years' time, you're going to look back and think, what have I actually been doing? And you don't want to think that. You don't want to look back on your life and regret things, and be given. My greatest fear is to be given all the tools and not utilize them. So a wise man once said, man's greatest burden is unfulfilled potential. And that's so true, because you don't want to be on your deathbed at 50, 60, 70, 80, if we make it to 90 or 100, and look back and just be disappointed with your performance as a human being, and what you could have done, and how you didn't put in the work, and how you could have done that extra rep, you could have done that extra set, you could have done that extra piece of work, you could have gone and, you know, you could have supported someone more, you could have done this, you could have been a better husband, wife, you could have been a better person all round. You know, we haven't got a lot of time on this earth, and that's a simple fact, because the only promised thing is death. And as negative as that sounds, I like to use that, because I like to think of that a lot of days, because it reminds me that I haven't got a lot of time, and it reminds me that I have to put the work in, and I have to give it my all every single day, even on the days when I feel like I can't do it. You have to. And once you realize you can do it because you push through and you do it, you get stronger and you get stronger. And like I said before, referring back to building those habits, you just keep building habits, and that structure just gets implemented into your life, and it becomes a part of who you are and what you are. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope that's motivated some of you guys, because I'm feeling so motivated after doing fasted cardio and getting it done. So I'll be back later. I am training with a client tonight, which is quite exciting. So I'm going to be training with my client and we're going to be doing shoulders. It is the last big shoulder day before I take myself into depletion state and do depletion workouts throughout the week, which is going to be quite fun because it's, you know, it's little pump ups, and I'll take you through it. I'll show you some of the stuff that we're going to be doing in peak week. But right now I am going to Asda again for the 1 millionth time, and I'm going to pick up some chicken, a few bits, salads, you know, things like that. Diet sodas, they will be getting cut out a few days before, things like that. I've not decided what I'm fully doing yet, but I will let you know. And then I'm going to head to the sunbeds, back home, and finally eat a meal. So I'll catch you soon.
Experience the thrill of sport in your home with LG's Pixel Perfect Detail. The LG OLED TV. Shop now at John Lewis. Subject to availability.
Friday's Euro Million on their own luxury supermarket.
So we've got the first meal of the day cooking. I've just got back from fasted cardio, abs, grocery shopping, and the sunbeds. And that was a task to even get home. So we're putting in some more chicken for the day, getting it boxed off before we eat meal number one. It's not long until I will be having pre-workout meal and training with my client, so stay tuned. There we have it, meal number one. Feels like I've waited eternity for this meal. Not the most aesthetic meal that you'll see all day, but it gets the job done. I'm going to switch up my life a little bit and add some smoked chipotle, red hot. So we're going to add that to it, we're going to eat this, and then we're going to get a nice warm bath with some bath salts and relax. And then edit some of my video, and then we will be having pre-workout meal, heading to the gym, and having a sick 7D delt pump. What a beautiful moment this is. I can't wait till this isn't the best moment of my day, but this is what it's like on prep. So I've made it to the pre-workout meal. Up until now I've only had 100 calories all day, and it is, let me check the time, it is 3 p.m. So this is the pre-workout meal. I've actually got a tablespoon of peanut butter on the rice cakes, which right now is the best thing in the world. So I'm so happy right now. This is what prep gets like. It's actually insane. Like, today has been the hardest day, definitely, but we're going to train after this. Hopefully this will give us some good energy. So we've got the usual pre-workout meal, which is 40 grams of oats, 1 my protein cookie, 120 grams of strawberries, 2 rice cakes, 50 grams of banana, and then we've got some peanut butter because we've not had any fats today. So that's a little nice treat. And then we've got some water, and we're going to eat this meal. I've had a bath, I've done some massaging, some relaxing, and then we're going to see how we feel after this, let it settle, get some pre-workout going, and then I'm training with my clients, so it's the last big shoulder session. So I'm fucking excited, and this is it. So this meal should give me some energy. Anyway, I'm going to eat this, and I'll catch you before the gym. G to G. So, a quick update before the gym. So I ate my pre-workout meal. I actually feel a little bit more human again now, because today was really hard, but it's getting me in that mind state of being ready to go into keto come Monday, because I'll be dropping my carbs down super low to completely deplete the muscle of glycogen, and then allow that to then compensate for the carb up come the weekend of the show. But I will update you on that close to the time, so it's not too much information at one point. But yeah, I just want to get into a few things about the harsh reality of being 6% body fat, because I think it's best to keep it real and keep it raw, and it isn't sustainable one bit. So for any of you guys out there who think, even for someone like me who can get lean easier than most people, it's very difficult to stay, or to get to 6, 5, 4%. Like literally tasks such as walking downstairs to cook a meal, driving back from the gym to the groceries, and then going to the sunbeds and coming home seems like a huge task, and that's how hard it gets, and that's what it's like. And even doing your hair, like most days I can't even do it, but right now had a little bit of energy, so I thought, you know what, get the hair done, feel good. It's the last shoulder session, the last big shoulder session, so I want to feel good, I want to train hard, and I'm going to smash it. Keep you updated on the monster situation. So it's the second monster of the day. I don't go over 2 monsters, even though I believe 2 monsters is too much anyway, especially if you are, I don't think it's too much on a cut, or if you're using it for a short period of time to, you know, help with you reach your goal in those weeks. But I think like if you are bulking and you're having like 2 monsters a day, you shouldn't be doing that, because there's no need. You've got so much energy, you just don't need it. So that's a quick tip. And if any of you guys are ever competing, don't worry about having monsters or diet sodas. Just don't go crazy overboard on them, bro, and you'll be okay. Your midsection will stay okay. It's when you start having tons and tons of, you know, carbonated drinks, then your midsection might go a little bit, you might feel a bit bloated and stuff like that, but it won't affect fat loss. So don't worry about that until the final few days, in which you might want to kind of cut them out a little bit. And I'll get into all that kind of stuff closer to the time. So right now, I am sipping on this monster. Speak to a few clients. We've got check-ins tomorrow morning. All of that's boxed and ready to go. That face is getting crazy lean. I think this is the leanest I've ever been in my life. Like, I had a hot bath before and there was just veins everywhere. And we've still got more days to push to get even leaner, so I'm quite excited to see what package I do bring, even though I'm flattening out quite a bit, and I'm super flat right now, and I hate the way I look because everything starts to disappear, nothing pops, and it's just grim. But you need to get flat to get lean, so never be scared of, you know, getting flat, because you need to, you know, deplete the muscle of glycogen, and you need to be burning that fat. And then when you do add carbs in, you'll see your body just look completely different and look a lot better. So if any of you guys are on a cut and you can never break through that phase, just cover up, you know, don't look in the mirror, or just push through it. And eventually when you have those refeeds and you speak to your coach and you plan out proper refeeds and cheat meals, stuff like that, you'll see that it was beneficial. But sometimes you can diet a little too hard, and I feel like maybe me doing the Stairmaster now too many times in these next coming days could cause that. So I might scale back slightly and just do steady state cardio on the treadmill now instead, because I think that's going to be a lot better. Like, my legs are starting to disappear. Not that I had any anyway. Now, to be fair though, this prep, like this whole, just to go back over everything, like most of this was done with no off season, and was done in the UK in a garden, because we had like a couple of months out into a gym, and then I actually injured myself in that year, and I was hobbling into the garden. If some of you on here don't know, I'm so clumsy that I fell down the stairs and just slipped and tore the ligament in my ankle. So yeah, so that happened last year, and it finally recovered. It took so long because I didn't do an off season, but then it came to January and I decided to do a slight off season, which was like 6 weeks
of just bumping calories above maintenance, and it sort of healed it. I started to get sleep again, it started to heal a little bit, and it's a lot better now, and I can actually train, so that's good. But plans with this show, I just want to do really well. I'm excited for it, I can't wait. But after it, I've got a load of other plans. There's so much going on. I'm always in the future. I'm always thinking like, what can I do next? What can I do next? But eventually I'm going to have to do a calculated off season and bring up my chest and bring up my legs and get that thickness and really like fill this physique out if I want to keep competing and take it to the, you know, the pro level, or see what I can do on those kind of stages, or see if I can compete with the top guys, because that is one of my goals, because I do love this sport and I'm addicted to the grind, I'm addicted to the sport, I love the people involved, and it's just an amazing sport in general. So it does get hard, some days it's fucking hard, man, it's so hard, but it's all worth it in the end. So if any of you going through it, keep pushing, keep plodding on, keep grinding, and it will pay off and you will reap the rewards of your sacrifices. So never give up and keep pushing, and we will see you guys before the gym when we're going to have probably some more pre-workout, because I need to get a good session in today. But I will be doing a detox after this, because it is a lot of caffeine and you don't want to be stressing your body with caffeine for, you know, months on end. So we're going to do a little detox after this. Anyway, enough talking. Let's sip this, play some peaking tracks, and then get to it, baby.
It's that time again, sick cunts, and it is gym time. So I'm all ready for the gym. I'm just about to meet my client, and we are going to train shoulders. So I've just made a pre-workout shake, which you can see. I've switched it up today. I've gone with a peach, I think it's peach cobbler, I can't remember, but the peach pre-workout instead of the jungle candy, because I'm saving that for show day to get a crazy pump. And we're going to have some Magnify today. So we're going to have 5 Magnifies, we're going to have this pre-workout, meet my client, and then we're going to kill shoulders. I'm feeling pretty good after them carbs and after that banana and stuff, so I'm going to smash this session, I'm going to kill it, and then the rest of the evening plans are just get meals in, relax, and edit one of the videos and get it up. So not very exciting, but this is life on prep, while everyone else is drinking, having fun. I'm grinding, man, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. And it's sunny as anything, but I'm so, like, I'm a bit warm now, but this is the first time I've been wearing joggers in, like, months and months. But that's what happens when you get to, like, 5% body fat. So anyway, I'm going to drink this, drive to the gym, meet the sick cunt, and train shoulders and get a crazy pump. And let's kill this. We're 1 week out. Let's do it, baby.
feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done.